If you want to think like Elon Musk, the first thing you need to do is stop fearing failure. Because the truth is, failure isn't your enemy. Comfort is. Elon Musk didn't become the most influential innovator on Earth by playing it safe. He became that by doing what others were too scared to even try. Tesla was a joke in the auto industry. People laughed at electric cars. But Musk, he said, let's build one anyway. And guess what? He didn't just fail once, he failed repeatedly. The first Tesla Roadster, delayed, over budget, criticized. The first SpaceX rocket, it exploded in front of the world, not once, not twice. 3 times. Most people would have walked away. But Elon, he doubled down, because he doesn't see failure as defeat. He sees it as data. Every failure is a feedback loop. What went wrong? Fix it. What didn't work? Learn from it. That's how innovators think. That's how you need to think. You don't need a genius IQ. You need grit. You need courage to fail in public. You need to stare rejection in the face and keep building anyway. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. Elon Musk once said, "Failure is an option here." Read that again. If things are not failing, you're playing too small. Look, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. And if you're waiting for the perfect plan with zero risk, you'll never start. That's not how Elon thinks. He launched a car company with no car experience. He built rockets with no aerospace background. He built PayPal, got kicked out, and started all over again. The secret? He's not attached to pride. He's obsessed with progress. You want to think like Elon? Detach your ego from your ideas. Let them fail, let them break. And then rebuild them smarter, better, faster. You'll be mocked. You'll be misunderstood. Good. That means you're doing something new. Innovation is never comfortable. You have to push beyond logic, beyond what people say is realistic. Tesla almost went bankrupt in 2008. SpaceX had 1 rocket left, 1 more explosion, and it was over. But that rocket flew. And the world changed. You know why? Because Elon didn't quit. He bet everything, his time, his money, his sanity, on the belief that failure is part of success, and that's the mindset you need. Not just to be rich, not just to be famous, but to build something that matters. Forget motivation quotes. Forget waiting for the perfect moment. Start failing. Start learning. Start moving. You don't need to be a billionaire to think like Musk. You need to think like a builder, not a consumer, a problem solver, not a complainer. And when failure hits, and it will, don't run, don't hide. Do what Elon does, zoom out and adapt. Ask, what did I just learn? How can I apply it immediately? What do I try next? That's how innovation happens. Trial, error, reflection, evolution. And let's be real, this world doesn't need more followers. It needs people like you to lead, to build, to break things and make them better. Stop chasing perfection. Start chasing iteration every day, every project, every idea. Just keep showing up, keep thinking forward. Because one day someone will say to you, "Hey, that idea of yours, it's crazy," and you'll smile. Because that's how you know you're onto something. Elon Musk is not a superhero. He's a man who's made peace with chaos. Who treats failure like oxygen? And you can too. So ask yourself right now, what are you too scared to try? What project are you hiding from because you think it might flop? Now ask yourself, what if it's the one that changes everything? You won't know until you do it. You won't grow until you fail. So stop playing small, stop thinking safe, and start thinking like Elon. Innovate, break things, rebuild, repeat. This is how legends are made.